What's going on, everyone? How you doing? This is YBE.
Yes, coming at you live from, as most of you already know, Puerto Rico.
Yes, we just want to give you an update today. A lot, first of all, we'd like to say thank you so much for the prayers and the concerns and checking up on us as we went through the Hurricane Irma. Now we're preparing to go through Hurricane Maria.
Yeah, which was real crazy because, we just got up, our electricity back less than a week ago from Hurricane Irma. We were down 8 days, and then we went to sleep Sunday night with a tropical depression and woke up literally Monday morning like it's a hurricane.
Yeah,
like
it's again.
Yeah, and it just happened so quickly. It was we went to sleep, woke up, it's like category 2, 3, now it's 5.
Yeah.
So we had to prepare very quickly for Hurricane Maria.
Yeah. So like we said, thank you so much for that. As we preparing for this hurricane, like Donna said, she said it rain. So like Donna said, that these structures, we're in a good concrete structure.
Yes.
Our experience going through Hurricane Irma, the island of Puerto Rico, as far as you'll really know people when you go through things.
Exactly.
And our experience through the Hurricane Irma has been, it was kind of messed up. But people have been over and beyond for us as far as looking out for each other, cooking us food, making sure that we're safe, making sure that we have making sure that we can get places to try to use internet. So the people here in our experience has been over and beyond.
Even with when we went to the store to get prepared, the people there were so calm, and very nice and gentle with us and with each other, and I think that's also allowed us to be more calm and reserved to experience, hurricanes and natural disasters.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking about, making Puerto Rico our home, then we need to be able to, experience these types of things. So on one end, it's been kind of unfortunate that we came here during a time when there are multiple hurricanes coming through or near Puerto Rico, but it's also taught us a lot about how to prepare, what to expect and things of that nature. So we're really grateful for it on that aspect.
And then you really know people when you're in a time of need or you in something like this. You really know how the people, where you living at, how they act, how they look out for each other.
Yeah.
Like Donna was saying last week, that even though Puerto Rico didn't have electricity, we were going through our own troubles here. The coastal guard here took their time to go to these different islands to pick them up, to take them here, because because Puerto Rico had shelters for them. So that says a lot. That says a lot.
Exactly.
And based off of people looking out for us. I mean, they went over and beyond, and we're going to talk a little bit about that in later. We just want to give you an update.
Yes.
On this, and people are preparing, and we're okay so far. We might not have electricity again, and we just don't know how long.
Exactly. And I don't know if Mitch mentioned this as well, but a lot of people were concerned about, if we've evacuated or if we're in a shelter. We're actually in a structure that is very firm, it's not a flimsy structure. It was built to last winds that sustain in, high winds like this. So and our whole neighborhood is, and we're not in the flood zone, so we don't necessarily have to worry about that. The biggest thing for us, I think, is just going to be the intensity of what's getting ready to happen, more so than our lives being in danger because of the structure that we live in.
Exactly.
If we did live in like a wooden house or something, definitely, guys, we would go out and
we would leave. We would leave.
Exactly. We wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
another thing is, what it taught us so far is just before we go, just be prepared.
Yes.
Just be prepared. It taught us that.
So important.
The basics of life is very important. The necessities of life is important. Making sure you have food, making sure you have shelter, make sure you can sustain yourself if things like this happen.
Right.
And since people are in major countries like major places like the UK or the mainland in the United States, you don't think that you have to worry about situations like this.
Right.
So it just taught us to be prepared. Make sure we have preparation. Be prepared. And that's all I can say, because truth be told, we're thinking about a disaster making things like that, but people can make things happen at any time.
Exactly.
And you stuck out there like that.
Yeah, exactly. And actually living 8 days with no electricity, that means no internet. That means no phones. We didn't have phone lines. We didn't have phones.
Yeah.
So just having access to the normal things that you're used to was crazy.
Like a fan.
A fan. It was crazy. So a lot of people just would not be able to do that. So being prepared in those types of situations, one day I was sitting in the house and I was looking around and just realized none of this stuff matters when it doesn't matter how big your TV is. It doesn't matter, how much you spent on your couch or whatever the things are that people spend big money on inside their home. When you don't have no electricity to watch anything on, or your Apple computer, or whatever it is that you have, it doesn't matter. And it's nothing wrong with having those things, but I was just sitting in complete silence and was looking around like, this is just a shell.
Exactly.
That we're living in.
Yeah.
And I kind of appreciated the no electricity, for a little bit, because we was going outside. We would spend 7-8 hours outside, chilling. It felt like the 80s for a second.
Yeah, it did.
The days seemed longer.
Yep, it did. You're right about that. But I remember we were just sitting out at night, pitch dark.
Yes.
And you can see the sky. The little things count. Be prepared.
Yeah.
When it all hits the fan, the game is no longer a game. So all the status, what you think is important is not important. The name of the game then is to survive.
Exactly.
So if you have a great chance right now, just try to be prepared.
Yeah.
Make sure you get things that will sustain yourself if things do shut down.
Yeah.
Make sure you have plenty of water, good water. Make sure you have, your food. Make sure you have something
Batteries.
where you can have electricity.
Yeah.
So this is just our lesson, and we're just projecting it to you.
Exactly.
So that's what we want to say. Make sure we'll keep you updated, hopefully, after this storm.
And it's getting ready to we're getting tropical storm
weather
right now. It's starting now. That's why Salah came in here and was saying it's raining, and she wanted to come up here with us. We kind of prepped her as well to know that for Hurricane Irma, we prepped her with the lights not being on, so she understood that. And we said that it could be raining and wind noises outside that might sound scary, so she's pretty much prepared. So as soon as she heard the rain, she came running in here like, it's raining outside, I need to come chill with you too. So that's it.
And our prayers go out to the rest of the islands out there that have been devastated.
Absolutely.
The people who they don't have anything right now. So it's time for humanity to really sink in at this time. And we'll keep you posted. We'll just keep you posted. And like I said before, this thank you on the behalf of us, Young Black Expats. Thank you for all the concerns. Thank you for all the prayers.
Thank you for all the texts, the emails.
Thanks a lot.
The inboxes, all of that. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. So.
And we'll holler at you soon.
Peace. Take care.